Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this multi-vehicle crash that caused traffic to come to a full stop on a busy interstate. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will you're edified. It says, reckless Ohio driver causes multi-vehicle crash by coming to full stop on busy interstate after missing exit, then flees. Said a reckless driver caused a 3-vehicle crash on a busy Ohio interstate when they came to a dead stop after missing an exit and tried merging over during rush hour traffic. The Ohio Department of Transportation posted a jaw-dropping clip that shows a heavy flow of traffic on Interstate 71 moments before the wreck around 5:24 p.m. April 30th near downtown Columbus, the Columbus Dispatch reported. In the clip, a red minivan is seen crawling into the frame in the middle lane of the busy 3-lane highway as other vehicles zip around it. The driver of the van appeared to have missed the exit headed toward Dayton and decided to take a risk, coming to a full stop in hopes of cutting across 2 lanes of traffic. It says, as the minivan came to a standstill, 2 other minivans were forced to abruptly stop behind the reckless driver as vehicles in both adjacent lanes continued to speed past them. However, a large passenger van plowed into the back of the minivan, propelling it forward into the other, causing a multi-vehicle accident. The driver of the red van, who caused the wreck, then seizes the opportunity to cross over into the left lane and carelessly merge into the exit, driving off. The reckless driver of the red minivan has not been identified after fleeing, and no life-threatening injuries were reported according to the outlet. It says, when you are driving along a major interstate and you miss your exit, it says, do you A, keep driving and get off at the next one, or B, come to a complete stop, cause a multi-car rear-end crash, and then drive away? The Ohio Department of Transportation prompted its followers in this post. Said, hint, the answer is never B. Do not be this driver. Ohio Department of Transportation Press Secretary Matt Bruning told Fox 8 that the driver did the worst thing you can do on a highway after missing an exit. Said what this driver did is extremely dangerous and the absolute worst thing you can do. According to studies by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, around 94% of motor vehicle accidents are estimated to be caused by driver error. A nationwide study released by the personal finance website Value Penguin in April using data from the NHTSA, the Fatality Analysis Reporting System, and the Fatality and Injury Driving Support and Injury Reporting System tool found that reckless driving was responsible for 6.4% of motor vehicle deaths from 2018 to 2022, totaling more than 12,600 fatalities. In 2021, it led to more than 3,000 deaths, making up 7.1% of that year's motor vehicle deaths. Yeah, but ultimately, as I always say, this is judgment of the Lord. The Lord is the one who caused that crash. The Lord is the one who put the spirit on that person in that red minivan to stop abruptly and cause all of that chaos. And that's why brothers are saying, before you leave the house, always pray. Pray that the Lord grants you safe passage to wherever you have to go and allow you to make it back home safely, because you have reckless people out here doing very dangerous and stupid things. 2 Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And you look up the definition of perilous, it means full of danger or risk. And I'm on the road every day. I'm constantly driving. And I can tell you that it is one of the most dangerous things. Like, people run stop signs, they run red lights, they don't use turn signals, they're constantly brake checking, they weave in and out of traffic. Like, people are constantly doing dangerous things on the road. And that's why when you're on the road, you have to be as circumspect as possible, because you just never know who's going to do what at any given time. So when the scriptures say, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Yeah, dangerous times. And not just because of the reckless people on the road, but, obviously because all the fires that have been happening, the storms and tempests, the earthquakes, the shootings, the stabbings, the wars, and many other things that are taking place, which make these dangerous times. But, because, just in reference to the article that I read, reckless people on the roads, and it's getting warmer, out, and people tend to get even crazier when it gets warmer. Like today, it's 81 degrees where I am, and I don't know what it is about the spring and summertime, but people they just act way more reckless and wild. So it's like you gotta stay prayed up out here. Hebrews 10:31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And that's right, because those people who got into that crash as a result of that one person's stupidity, they weren't expecting that. They were probably just trying to get home. Next thing you know, their vehicle is totaled because they crashed because this person decided to be reckless. And I've been in car crashes, and it's not fun. It's scary. Nobody wants to be in that position, but it does happen. And in some cases, it happens because of somebody's stupidity, because somebody tries to do something that they should not do. There's a lot of people out here that don't use their brain. They just react. They don't think before they act. They just do things without considering the consequences. And this was one of those cases. That person in the red van missed their exit, came to a dead stop on the highway, trying to get over 2 lanes of traffic, and caused all of that chaos. Like, you don't do that. Like, that's just common sense. You don't do that. But hey, ultimately the Lord wanted that judgment to play out, so he set it up that way. And I have a feeling that this summer we're gonna be hearing about a lot more car crashes because of people just being reckless and stupid, whether it's street racing or road rage or whatever. It's gonna become a lot more dangerous out here. So, just for all you sincere brothers and sisters, just stay prayed up, stay circumspect, just be aware of your surroundings and what the people around you are doing, because you just don't know what's going to happen. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, for putting his spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawam Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.